I'm Rolene Marks. This is the Israel Brief, and it's that time of the week again. No, not gin o'clock, although it's pretty close. It is a time to take a look at those top stories before we head into the weekend and have a well-deserved break. And as always, we're brought to you by Lay of the Land. So let's take a look at those top stories, and we begin with the drama in the Knesset yesterday. When we left you yesterday, we were talking about the voting that was going ahead and all the drama, those saying that the Likud were pushing to delay the vote by a month and the opposition threatening to pull out of negotiation talks at the president's house. But after all the votes were tallied, it was quite a shocking result. The opposition candidate, Karine Al-Hara, won by 58 to 56 votes, which means that 4 members of the coalition, believed to be from the Likud faction, voted in favor of her over their own candidate, Tali Gottlieb. The members of the coalition have called those mysterious Likudniks traitors and the hunters on for who voted for the opposition. Meanwhile, Tali Gottlieb has run into a bit of trouble with her faction by saying she will not forego her candidacy. She has been warned by Likud officials that this could result in her suspension, and she replied with, "You don't want to do that. I hold enormous power over right-wing voters." Germany has agreed to buy Israel's Arrow 3 missile defense systems. The Bundestag and the Defense Ministry have okayed the purchase, and that will be bought to the tune of $14.3 billion. Now, Germany's commitment letter will be signed after the Americans approve the deal. It's not clear why the Americans have to indeed approve the deal. Meanwhile, yesterday it was made public that Israel's defense exports have reached a record of $12.5 billion, with 25% of all sales going to Abraham Accord countries. What is interesting is that defense sales are only 11% to North America, but the majority to our Abrahamic brothers and sisters. Staying on defense, and Defense Minister Gallant landed in Brussels. He is there to meet his U.S. counterpart, the Secretary of State, Lloyd Austin. No doubt high on the agenda is the issue of Iran becoming ever more of a nuclear threat. Gallant will also meet with EU officials, and while he is in Brussels, will meet with Jewish leaders and leaders of Jewish organizations. And finally, the summer in Israel is really turning out to be a hot one, not just with temperatures, but with all the stars that are lining up to perform. The latest megastar to perform in Israel this summer will be Christina Aguilera, her first concert in the Jewish state. She is set to rock Live Park in Rishon LeZion on the 10th of August, and tickets are on sale. So, you're not anybody if you're anyone. Well, I got that completely wrong, but you guys know what I mean, unless you come to Israel and either perform or party for the summer. So that brings us to the end of today's edition of the Israel Brief. Don't forget to check out our website at www.layoftheland.online. Just a heads up, there won't be a newsletter next week. There will be in the weeks after. Our Facebook page is at Lottel Site. You guys know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. Our YouTube channel is at the Israel Brief. If you haven't already hit that red subscribe button, please go ahead and do so. And we're on Twitter at Lay of the Land 5. I'm Rolene Marks, wishing you all a wonderful and restful weekend. Shabbat Shalom, and I'll see you on the flip side of the weekend.